Today I am here with step-by-step guide for how to create and submit the expression of interest to the Government of Manitoba for provincial nominee program. If you are interested, stay tuned. Hello everyone, welcome to Canadian Charisma. Hope you all doing great and staying safe. If you are new here, I provide information and free advice about Canadian immigration and help people to apply for Canada PR, which can save them a lot of money. Without a further delay, let's start today's video. To create an EOI, means expression of interest, you need to go on MPNP's official website. I will leave the link in the description for this website. Go there and after that select skilled worker overseer. Scroll down, you can see here step 1, submit an expression of interest. Click on this. And then to create an account, first you need to create an account and then you can create your profile. So click on create an EOI. If you have already account, that's fine, you can log in, but for new user you need to click on new user. To create an account, you need to fill this information here. Read these instructions to create a password. What is the requirement? So first you need to create a username. You can check the availability if it is available or not, like it shows here it's available. Email address. Create your password according to these conditions here, and then security question, you can choose one of them or you can create your own as you want. So choose one of them, answer that and write these letters here and click on create login. And here you got the message your account has created. To log in into this account, you need to go back on create an EOI web page. Click here and then you will get this login page. You need to fill out your username and password here and click on login. On this page, you need to choose Manitoba Provincial Nominee Program. Click on this. I am an applicant or representative, so you need to tell so applicant if you are doing by yourself and click on next. Fill in your first name and last name and click on next. If on your passport you do not have last name, then you can write your first name and last name same, like full name in the first name and full name in the last name, because both the fields are mandatory here. So fill in right information here and click on next. So now you are asking, by expressing my interest in MPNP, I certify that I have intent of settling in Manitoba. Here you need to choose yes. Then the next question is, I am interested in PNP for skilled workers or business. You need to choose skilled workers. Next is, are you married to or in a common relationship with a Canadian citizen or permanent residence? I will say no. You can answer accordingly. Do you or your spouse have pending immigration application in Canada? If yes or no accordingly, I will say no. And then next question is, have you previously been refused by MPNP within last 6 months and cannot address the reason for refusal? If yes, you can say yes, I'll say no. Next question is, what is your country of residence? You can choose here your country of residence. I will go with India. Next question is, what is your current occupation? Here you need to find your NOC code. Just click here. Somehow this web page is not opening, so you can go directly to CIC, find your NOC code web page and just scroll down, and here you can write your job title. Suppose I will say food service supervisor, so the NOC code is 6311. Go back to your page and here you can write your NOC code and click on verify. Next question is about your language test. So if you have valid language test, say yes. And the next one is, which language test do you have? IELTS, CELPIP and TEF. So you can say IELTS according to you. Here you can provide your language score. You can check according to your NOC that what is needed for Manitoba. Choose that. After that, please note down this information somewhere, because you cannot change it later, and in future you need it again when you gonna submit the application. So when you click on next, it will give you a warning that you cannot change it later. You can check it again and click on OK or cancel accordingly. So I will go on OK. Here you need to provide the personal information. Start with family name, given name, date of birth, email address, marital status, gender, passport number, expiry date of passport, country of citizenship, how many family members are accompanying you to Manitoba. So if you are coming alone, you can say 0, or if you are coming with spouse 1 or coming with dependent children 3 or 4 accordingly. And language for communicating with MPNP is English or French. Choose accordingly and then click on save and next. Next you need to provide some more information. First question is, have you or your spouse been refused by IRCC based on any misrepresentation or something, you can say no here accordingly. Have you been ever removed from Canada? I would say no. Have you received an invitation to apply under a strategic initiative directly from MPNP? If you have one, you can say yes, otherwise no. I am not currently working in Manitoba, but I have formal job offer, so no. Do you have active express entry profile? If you do not have, you can say no, otherwise say yes. It will ask some more questions about that. What is your highest level of education? I choose here 3 or more year post secondary education, means bachelor, but you can choose according to your education. How many years of full time work experience do you have in past 5 years? You can choose according to your work experience. I chose 3 here. And now you need to select a connection in Manitoba. So close relative, under here is a friend or previous work at least 6 months in Manitoba, completed any post secondary education from Manitoba at least 2 years, and completed post secondary education 8 to 12 months in Manitoba. You can choose whatever you have here. So I am choosing a friend here, that I have a friend in Manitoba. For friend you get only 50 points. For close relative you get 200 points. Next one, which language test do you have? IELTS. Enter here your IELTS certification number and test date here. And after that, do you have another second language test? I would say no. If you have one, you can say yes and provide that information here. What is your destination in Manitoba? I choose Winnipeg, but if your friend or relative, whatever connection you have, if it is outside Winnipeg, then you can get 50 more points for that. So you can choose according to your destination here. Have your spouse ever visited or lived in another province or territory? If you did, yes, otherwise no. So you can read this question. So most probably for me it's no, that I did not study in other province, not work, not visited anywhere else. Do you or your spouse have close relative that is permanent resident or Canadian citizen or currently reside in another province? I would say no. So MPNP used to minus 100 points from candidates EOI ranking points if candidate's relative lives in another province in Canada. But these days IRCC does not minus 100 point for that. You can get only minus 100 if you have work experience in another province or you studied in another province. Next question is, have you or your spouse ever applied to any other provincial nominee program or a federal immigration program with an intended destination outside Manitoba? I would say no, but you can choose accordingly. And the last question is, you need to tell here how much fund you're gonna bring with you. To check how much fund you need, you can refer this chart here. If you are alone, you need $13,213. Family of two, $16,449. So you can check here according to your family size. So here I am filing the application for single, so I will write 14,000 and then you can click on save and next. So now it's asking for forms and documents, but it says no documents are required at this point, and then you can click on next. Next step is review and submit. So now you have entered your personal information and more information. There is no documents or forms required at this point. So if you want to review your application, you can click here or you can directly click here. So if you click here, you can just check your information again. Click on next. It will follow the all steps again. So just read your information, click on next and next, and you are again at the same step, review and submit your application. I repeat, please note down this all information somewhere because you will need it later when you are filing your application. So after reviewing your application, just click on next. No documents are required, so no need to review anything there, and then click on next again. And here you need to click in this box here to accept terms and conditions and click on submit EOI for skilled workers. A candidate can only have one active EOI at a time. You may submit a new profile once your current EOI expires. Once you submit your expression of interest, candidates will then get EOI ranking points based on 6 factors: language proficiencies, age, work experience, education, adaptability, risk assessment. Then the highest scoring qualified candidates with a connection to Manitoba will get selected through MPNP's EOI draw system. If the candidate will get a letter of advice to apply, then the candidate need to submit a complete application to MPNP with all the supporting documents to get nominee certificate from province of Manitoba. If you need help to complete and submit the application to MPNP, please leave me a comment below. I will try to make a video on that as soon as possible. I request you guys, whenever you ask a question, please ask it only at one platform. You can use any platform like Instagram, email, Facebook page, comment section, but please do not repeat the same question everywhere. It is too hard for me to track down if I answered it already or not, and sometimes question get missed due to that. I am a full-time working person, so it takes too much time to answer one question again and again. If you find my videos helpful, please hit the like button. It gives me a motivation to bring more information for you guys. If you haven't subscribed my channel yet, please subscribe it and press the bell icon for notification. I'll see you in next video. Till then, stay positive, stay safe, stay connected. Thanks for watching this video.